Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So briefly, I'm going to be sharing with you Polish visa most important checklist. Okay, I know that maybe you might have been hearing about Polish visa requirement before, or you might have seen it somewhere, or you might have even seen seen videos talking about Polish visa requirement. In this video, I'm going to be sharing things that are going to help you to stand out. There's a high rate of visa rejection nowadays, so it's so important that you watch this video to the end because I'm going to be sharing with you those extra things that can help you to stand out, that can help you to actually get that visa. Okay. By God's grace, I've been able to, mentor some people who got rejected Polish visa. They contacted me, and after giving them my tips, I believe that they applied it and they got their visa because they came back to me to thank me. And if you're my ardent follower, you would have seen on my Instagram handle that I posted some, visa photos, and those are the people that I was able to help, with my tips to get their visas. So ensure that you watch this video to the end because it's going to be super helpful to you. Okay, and also I'm going to be sharing appointment tips. I'm going to be sharing how to do your appointment yourself if you want to apply for a Polish visa and you want to do your appointment yourself. I'm going to give you tips. I'm going to take you to the website and I'm going to show you how to go about it. So this video is super rich and it is something that you definitely need to watch to the end. And don't be selfish, please. Share this video with as many people as possible so that a lot of people will see this video. And please give me a thumb up in order so that YouTube can share this video to a lot of people so that this video can be recommended to a lot of people. Okay. But in case you're meeting me for the first time, this is Promise Breno channel and I'm changing lives. I've changed several lives and you might just be the next life I'm going to change. So I drop videos every week and I have a lot of videos already. So you might just consider to subscribe and click on the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I drop content. Okay. All right. Without wasting your time, let's delve into what we have for this video. All right. Now, this message came from one of the schools I applied for a client. So I applied for a client this school, and the client have gotten admission. In fact, they've we've even he has even paid the school fees, and so they sent this actually together with the acceptance letter and document for visa. So when I was reading it and I saw important stuff that I feel like I should share with you, even the things that they're going to be asking you or they can ask you during visa interview or when you go to submit your document. They even like kind of hinted on the kind of things that embassy could ask. So this is why you should watch this video to the end. So let me just go through it. Dear candidate, I am sending you the scans of your acceptance letters as well as the certificate of admission to studies. Review the document and confirm that the information is correct. Please remember that the bachelor's diploma and transcript of grade with a stamp of legalization from the Polish embassy in your country. Okay, now this is very important. So the candidate is obliged to submit this document to our office. Okay, now Polish universities, that if you know about Polish universities, you cannot get admission into Polish universities without having legalization and eligibility letter on your document, especially if you're from Africa. There are a group of countries that requires legalization and eligibility letter. So basically, let me give an example for Nigerians. You will need to legalize your document. If you're coming for bachelor's degree, you need to legalize your WAEC or NECO at the Ministry of Education and Foreign Affairs. Then you need to get an eligibility letter or statement from them. So that letter would be it would be addressed to the Polish embassy in that country where you are applying. In that country where you got that document. Okay, so essentially, if you are going for these things, it should be in the country where you graduated from, where you got that certificate. Countries like Turkey, for example, they don't need legalization. What they need is apostille. So you just need to go to a particular place, a particular office where you get the apostille. All right. Okay. So now, in addition to doing this, because that was what was done before the school gave admission to this person. Okay. Now, in addition to doing this, the legalization and the eligibility letter, right? Now they want you, okay, to still get a stamp of legalization from the Polish embassy in your country, in that country where you graduated from. That is from African countries I'm talking about now. Okay, in that country where you graduated from, like for example in the Polish embassy, you will need to now go and legalize it. Now, but you know that appointment is very hard these days. So for you to get appointment for legalization different, the appointment for visa, it's going to be, it might take like forever to do it. So my advice is that you should do this legalization when you go to apply for visa. Because I asked a friend told me that he did his own legalization the day he went to apply for his visa at the Polish embassy in Abuja. So he told them that he wants to do legalization and he paid for it and they did it for him. So you can do it on the same day. It's possible because this guy told me that it's possible. So you can do your legalization on the day you went to apply for your visa, or on the day you went to submit your application, your application for visa. Do you understand? So the school said that they need this document, that this document has to reach their office, on this particular date. Now, this is for this particular school. Okay. In case you want to know about the school, you can just put the comment on the comment section below, and I'll tell you about the university. It's actually one of the schools that I would advise you to apply because it's easy to get. I believe it's easy from my own experience. Okay, it's easy to get. All right. So now with this document, you can apply for a visa to the Polish embassy. Now, for those who require apostille, let's say maybe people from Turkey, maybe India, I don't know. You just need to check. There's a place where you can check these things. You can even check on the internet to know whether you need apostille or legalization. So regardless of which one you've gotten on your document, you need the legalization stamp on that document that you're using. So whether WAEC or NECO for bachelor's degree, or high school diploma for bachelor's degree, or your bachelor's degree certificate if you're applying for masters, or your master's degree certificate if you're applying for PhD. You get it? Okay. So you need to still legalize it there at the Polish embassy in the country where it was issued. Okay. Now, so with this document, you can apply for a visa to the Polish embassy. Here's some additional information about the D-type student visa. So if you're coming to Poland for studies for a period more than 3 months, you apply for D-type visa or national visa. Okay, if you're coming to Poland, let's say for visit, for a period of less than 3 months, so you don't need to apply for D type. You apply for C type Schengen visa. Do you understand the difference now? This is the difference. Other one is less than 90 days. Okay. Whereas the other one is more than 90 days. National visa more than 90 days. Schengen visa less than 90 days. You get it? That's C type Schengen visa, D type national visa. So if you're coming to study in Poland, which most of the schools full-time studies is more than 3 months. So D type national visa. If you're coming to work in Poland for a period more than 3 months, you're applying for a D type national visa, but that one, your own will be D type stroke work. Now, this one is for student. That was why it's like this. Okay, now, and what are the documents required when applying for the visa? So we can find here on this place. So I've opened it here already. So let me just go there and just briefly explain. Okay, so please follow me carefully as I explain on the embassy website. Okay, so that you will know the things, those extra things that can help you, that can boost your chance of getting the visa. This is where you need to pay attention carefully. Okay, guys. All right. Please, if you're getting something out of this content, please give me a thumbs up, like this video, and share it with other people. All right. Thank you very much. All right. Now, if you're applying for a Schengen visa, which is the C type, they call it the uniform Schengen visa. Okay, it is valid in the Schengen area and permits the holder to remain in the territory of the Schengen area member countries for a maximum of 90 days during the 180-day period. Okay, so let's see. Now, what are the documents needed for applying for the Schengen visa? A travel document, passport. Okay. Now these are the checklists now I'm mentioning. Okay. So a travel document, a passport. Okay. So it should be which should be valid for at least 3 months after the planned date of leaving the Schengen area, or in the event of multiple visits after the planned date for the last leave of the Schengen area. It should contain at least two blank pages and it should be issued during the last 10 days. Okay. Okay. Now, very, very important, very, very important. You should take note of, especially these ones. This one I'm talking about. First, your passport should be like valid 3 months after your intended time in Poland. Okay, so let's say now you're coming to study in Poland, and your study period is going to end in March next year, right? So your passport should be valid after April, May, June. So your passport should be valid till end of June next year. Okay, do you understand? So very, very important. Very, very important. This point is very, very important. And it should have at least 2 blank pages. Okay. Now let's go to the next one. So a filled out and signed visa application. I've made a video about how to fill visa application form for Poland. If you haven't seen it, go to my YouTube channel and you'll see that content. Just type Promise Breno visa or how to fill visa application form by Promise Breno. You will see it, okay, and you will learn how to do it yourself. Okay, very, very important. Now next is a photograph. There's a specification on the kind of photograph they need. Also, please check my channel about where I've talked about it before, or I've put it in I mean in the description of one of my videos or some of my videos, and there you will see the description. You can even go on Google and just type Polish passport specification for Polish visa, and it will bring out suggestions, and you know what to do. So that when you go to the photographer, you know what to tell them. Okay. Now a proof of visa payment. Okay. What I know is that when it comes to embassies, they like to accept it in the currency in which it is stated on their website. For example, I don't know if it's still the same, but I think the visa application fee. Okay, let's say for example, if the visa application fee is 80 euros, for example. Now you are in Nigeria, you don't have euros. You need euros. So you need, for me, I would advise you to go and buy euro and have it in the original currency in euro. Okay, please. So do the same too for your own in your country where you're going to. Then a medical insurance whose coverage amounts to not less than 30,000 euros, valid throughout the Schengen area. Now, some people are misunderstanding this. They are not saying that you should use 30,000 euros to buy insurance. No, you're not buying insurance with 30,000 euros. No, the coverage inside it should be 30,000. That means you can buy insurance for example, 150 euros. All right. You pay 150 euros for insurance that you can use to apply for visa, right? But then that insurance that you paid 150 euros for has 30,000 euros coverage in it. Okay, and again, you can also pay 150 euros for an insurance, and yet it might have like just 10,000 euros coverage in it. So they want the one with 30,000 euros coverage. You have to take this, you have to snap this and take it to the insurance company when you're paying for the insurance, when you are applying or when you're buying it, so that they will know the one to do for you, please. Because this is very, very important. And it should be valid throughout the Schengen area. Very, very important. Okay, very important. And covering all expenses that may arise in connection with the need to return for medical reasons, medical emergency, urgent hospitalization. Okay, blah blah blah. Now, supporting documents. What are the supporting documents you need? A document confirming the purpose of travel. Now, this is for Schengen visa or C-type visa. That is for those applying for, like, let's say, visit visa for just less than 3 months. For those who are applying for national visa, Schengen, D type of visa for studies or work, please keep watching, because I'm going to talk about your own briefly. Okay, so just keep watching. I just want to make some points here. That's why I'm dealing with this Schengen visa, because there's some points I want to show you here. All right, very important. So now supporting document, a document confirming the purpose of travel. So if you're coming for example, for visit, so maybe somebody invited you to Poland, so you need that document, right? So that is the document they're talking about. Okay, a document confirming possession of adequate financial resources to cover the cost of living during the planned stay, and to cover the cost of return to the country of origin or residence, or to cover the cost of transit to a third country, which will certainly give permission to which will certainly give permission for entry, or document confirming that the applicant can legally obtain such funds. Okay, very, very important. Now, this is called, in simple terms, proof of funds, or POF. Okay, a lot of people are scared about proof of funds. For my own analysis, you shouldn't be scared about it. Okay, you shouldn't be scared about it. If you don't have enough money in your account, what I do is I can borrow money from people that trust me, or from someone that trusts me, and add to the one I have. And when I finish the bank statement, I withdraw the money, I give it out. You can use a sponsor to be your. I mean, you can use somebody to be your sponsor. For example, maybe your uncle, your father, or somebody. In that case, they will need to give you that bank statement, and they will need to write a letter of sponsorship. And for me, that letter should be signed and should be notarized. You notarize at the notary. You have to go to a notary and notarize it. Okay, very, very important. This is very, very important. Please, if you are planning to get proof of funds from another person, follow this. I've talked about these things on some of my videos, but I just want to just lay emphasis to some of these things. Okay, now a document concerning accommodation or possession of financial resources to cover the cost of accommodation, a document that permits to access whether the applicant will leave the Schengen area before the visa expires. Now, this is very, very important, super important. In fact, this was the striking thing, or one of the things. In fact, this is one of the main things that made me to write this, to record this video. Like, if not the main thing, because when I saw it, I knew that yes, I need to inform you guys about this. Okay, so first of all, let's talk about accommodation documents. So you need to provide a document to show that you have an accommodation in Poland. Okay, so why I'm telling you to apply to that school that sent this particular stuff is because they provided a document showing proof of accommodation, and they will provide this document as long as you've gotten admission and you've paid your school fees. They will provide this document to you free of charge. Yeah, this is part of the document they'll provide to you. Now, when you come to Poland and you want to stay there, you pay and stay in the accommodation. But if you come to Poland and decide not to stay there, then you go to the place where you want to stay. But at least you got a document to apply for your visa. So always try to apply to schools that can provide you with accommodation document, or has dormitory where you can apply to and get accommodation document without paying. So you don't need to pay anything to some of these schools. To the schools I know that offer those kind of documents, you don't need to pay. You just need to show them interest, that you're interested in it. So once you do that, once they're sending all that document, they'll send it along. All right, very, very important. Now, that other document, a document that permits to access whether the applicant will leave the Schengen area before the visa expires. Now, somebody asked me about this document recently, a client of ours. We did work permit for her, and she asked about this document, and I told the agent, and the agent got the document for her. So um, you can get like an affidavit. Okay, yeah, you can get like an affidavit from a court, okay, or a lawyer, that is good professional. So it should state that after the you just state your intention in that letter, in that document. State your intention that you will leave before your visa expires. Because there's a video I made, actually. So I made a video that the two things you need to know before applying for any visa, whether Polish visa, American visa, or any visa, the things you need to know. So I talked about it, that if the embassy has an impression that you don't want to come back, okay, you want to stay there, you want to extend your visa, then they might not give you that visa. So you need to visas are actually temporary in nature, okay? Visas are temporary in nature, and you need to treat them as such. Okay, you need to treat your visa as such. So this video, know this before you apply for a visa. Boost your visa chance with these two tips. Ensure you watch this video after watching this particular one you're watching now, so that you know the two things you need to know. Okay, and the things are related to what I talked about, or what is written here. The document that permits to access whether the applicant will leave the Schengen area before the visa expires. Okay, so you can get it in form of an affidavit, or you can get it maybe if you apply for a work permit through an agency. You can ask the agent if they can be kind enough to get to that document. So you need to show that kind of document. Okay. I know that when people come here, they can change their mind. They can decide that okay, they might want to leave the country to another place, they might want to like okay extend their stay here. Don't let the embassy know these ones. It is when you come in now that you can now make the immigration know that you want to do this. Immigration can assist you to do these ones as long as you have the documents that is required. But for the embassy, don't show them that you want to stay in their country or you want to move from their country to another place. Show them that you are coming to respect your visa. Present something like that, a document like that to boost your application. Okay, very very important. And then what else? Then supporting documents may be different depending on the country where visa application is submitted. Okay, all right. Now let's talk about the D-type visa. Most of the things I've talked about are just the same, like they're just the same thing. Like for example, travel document, passport, the same thing. It should be 3 months after the validity of your stay in Poland. You get it. It should be 3 months valid after your intended time of stay in Poland. Then a filled out and signed visa application form, a photograph, a proof of visa application. So this filled out and signed, which means that after you fill it online and you print it out, you have to sign it. You get it. Then proof of visa payment. As I told you, pay in the euro currency or in the currency they're asking you to pay. Prepare the money before the appointment date. Then a medical travel insurance. I've already talked about this 30,000 euro coverage and supporting document. A document confirming the purpose of stay or travel. For students, is acceptance letter or invitation letter from the school. For work visa is the work permit document. Then a document confirming possession of adequate financial resources. That's proof of funds. I've made video about proof of funds too for those who want to come to Poland, I think for work. You can also check it on my channel. Okay, but then I would ask you to better to check on the embassy website because they will have an update to that information. You get it? Okay, very, very important. Then a document that permits that the applicant will leave the territory of Poland. You see the same thing again, the same thing that they talked about on the this particular place. They also talked about it here. Yeah, so that will be it about this. These checklists are very important, very, very important. And also, in addition to the things I would encourage you to add a document stating that you don't have criminal record. Okay, yes, like in Nigeria, they call it police report. So get police report or document that states that you don't have criminal record, you have zero conviction record. Get that document and also get a document that shows that you are in good health. You don't have COVID, you don't have all these diseases that are that can transmit from one place to the other. You understand what I mean? Yes. So these are just additional tips, additional checklists that I'm asking you to do. Yeah, that will be it. Then next thing that they wrote here was additionally keep in mind. Okay, so when you are ready to apply, please register with this now. When you want to apply for the visa now, okay, you've gotten your documents ready now, and now you want to apply for visa, right? Now, so what you do now is there are documents that you shouldn't get yet before applying for visa. For example, health insurance, don't do it yet. Also, I forgot to talk about your reservation, flight reservation to and fro. Ensure you have flight reservation to and fro, and you're not supposed to get them yet. Flight reservation and insurance. Don't do them yet until you've got an appointment. Reason is because until when you get appointment, that's when you can predict when you can travel, right? Yes, this is why you shouldn't do them yet. Don't spend your money, don't waste your money yet. So once you've got an appointment, you cannot think, okay, from the day of my appointment, I'm going to travel in let's say 1 month because it takes like 2 weeks technically to process the visa after you've submitted your document. So that is when you now do your flight reservation now to have to show that you're going to travel 1 month after that date of submission, and also your health insurance should be starting on the day you plan to travel. On the day, so health insurance day of start, okay, and the day you intend to travel out of Poland, that's the date on the flight reservation, should be the same. Do you understand? Well, I've talked about some of these things. I've talked about these things on other videos. So you just go there, to check them. Okay, so last thing I'm going to do, or one of the last things I'm going to do, is to take you to the website and show you, just hint you on how you can apply for appointment yourself, how you can book it yourself. Okay, then also some of the for example, okay, additionally keep in mind that during your interview the consul will ask uh, the consul, I mean, we ask basic questions about Poland. For example, what is the capital of Poland? The answer is Warsaw. The capital of Poland is Warsaw, or Warszawa in Polish. But Warsaw is in English, Warszawa in Polish. Now, what is the currency in Poland? The currency of Poland is Polish zloty. Polish zloty. Okay, and you should just Google and check basic things about Poland. Go Google, like, just know about Poland in case they ask you anything. Do you understand? Know the city where your school is, know the name of your school, know the name of the place you'll be staying, and other all these kind of informations, so that you'll be able to smash your interview or whatever thing they're asking you. So you should familiarize yourself with this basic information before going to the interview. Please keep us updated about your visa. Okay, this the school now saying that you should keep them updated. Okay, so quickly, let me just show you how to do this appointment stuff. I'm rounding off soon. I'm sorry for taking time. I didn't intend to take much time. Okay, so now if you click on that link, it is going to come here. By the way, I'm going to put the link to this one and this one in the description. What I mean by description is under this video now. For example, when you come here, click on show more, right? When you click on show more, you will see the link somewhere here. Okay, all right. Now let me just quickly do this. Now you see that it's in Polish. So you right click, I mean, you click on an empty space and right click and click on translate to English. If you do that, it's translate to English. So which country? So you type the name of your country, the country where you want to make. So let's say Nigeria. Okay, you're typing already to show here. So now you just type the country where you intend to apply for the visa. So if you click on Nigeria, it will bring out the embassy, where the embassy is in Abuja. So you click on Abuja. When you click on Abuja, you see information. So it says that you should go here. Remember here, they say that you should fill register. So what you need to do is to check this place, the left corner, right corner, then you click on National Visa Register Form. Now, this is for those who are applying for national visa. For those who are applying for Schengen visa, this is the one you use. Okay, so you click on this one. When you click on this one, it brings us to this place. National visa booking, the date of the visit, contact details, blah 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 blah. Then you enter what you see here on this box. So these are for people who wants to do appointment themselves. Okay, so I'm just helping you. So you click on this. Once you've entered what is in that box, then you see it's in Polish again. So let's try to, okay, now it's back to English. So the type of visa you want to apply, national visa order, so work. So, but now you're applying for student for study. So national visa, study visa, then location, we choose Abuja. Okay, choose Abuja. So at the moment, all available dates have been booked. Please try again. Try to make an appointment at a later date. The earlier when I checked, I saw some dates that can be drawn. Yeah, there were so sometimes when you go there, you can see dates that there's possible drawing. Like they can draw people, they can draw in people into the system on those dates. But I think they say at the moment it has been booked. All available dates have been booked. Yeah. So this is how it is. So you have to follow the how it is and keep following until you're able to get your appointment. I know that getting it yourself is not easy, and it's super. It could take a long time. So this is why I'm recommending that you can use an agent if you want to book appointment for work or Polish visa, for example. Contact me. Just put in the comment section below, and I can link you with an agent. Okay, that can help you to do it for you fast. Okay, but at a fee. Then, if you want one-on-one consultation, okay, I'm rounding off now. If you want one-on-one consultation, the link is also in the description below. And if you click on that link, okay, that talks about talk to Promise Breno one-on-one, then it will bring you here. Then, so you can talk to me one-on-one if you need support regarding your immigration journey, university admissions abroad, moving abroad for work, doing applications, visa tips, career advice, and other related topics. feel free to book a session with me for only $10 per session per 1 hour. Okay, I am not charging much. Okay, so if you want me to help you, like you want me to talk about things to tailor it to your needs, because this is a general information now. But if you want me to tailor information to your needs, to know exactly to kind of mentor you, to coach you one on one, book a session. 1 hour is I mean 1 hour or 60 seconds. I mean 60 minutes or 1 hour per session is $10. So all what you need to do is to buy now. Just click on buy now, and after you bought it, you contact me, and I'm going to schedule. I'm going to tell you my schedule. Then we'll arrange a Zoom meeting or Google Meet, and we'll talk about it. Okay. All right. So that will be it about this video. Please leave a nice comment in the comment section. Like this video. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Share it with your friends. Click on the notification bell. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Till I come your way again. Have a great time. See you in my next video.